RBGs. You know what I mean? It's war. You know what I mean? Yo, stick. I mean, shit be real on the block. Pigs be out there, occupied army. RBGs, it's a takeover, not a makeover. Yeah. The cops stop you just because you black, that's war. Run you through the system for your prints, that's war. When they call my hood a drug zone, that's war. Slum lord charging you for rent, that's war. Why they so rich and we poor?
Working together, creating programs, doing political education, eating rice and beans and vegetables together, and next thing you know, we in our movement. And our movement created everything that we know right now. So from this day forward.
Did you come up with the name Dead Prez?
Dead Prez came as a result of like being under duress, being broke as hell, not even knowing where it was gonna really go, which way at the tumble of the dice, police, it's just poverty. And Dead Prez, wanted to sell our rhymes, wanted to use our culture. Revolution is not it's by default. It's exclusion from like enjoying material success, because so then we revolutionaries who got culture with us and we trying to sell that shit, we couldn't. And then the lack of that, the frustration, man, we was like, yo, man, dead president. You know what I'm saying? Dead president is the term coined for money. We wanted it so bad, dude. Thing inspires us. I mean, we're inspired by just that, by struggle, by not achieving our goals. That's why the music be dark. We can't make party music because we got nothing to party. I want party and celebrate the oppression of my women. I want party and celebrate the thong of my girl's ass. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I do want to celebrate that, but that's not how you celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? I want to party when I'm free. You know what I'm saying? That's why our music sounds the way it sounds. It sounds like urgent, imminent music. Sometimes it sounds dark, because situations be dangerous. Because they lock us up for 30, 40 years. That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what allows music to make it sound like the way it sounds. And that's our motivation. I mean, basically, that's what it's about. Me saying that black and brown power is the definition of unity between the power that we possess as brown people and black people with two legacies of oppression with one enemy. Two legacies, one enemy. Our indigenous people here pushed off the land by the same oppressor that came and took me from my land. Is that true? Two legacies, one destiny, one enemy. So we gotta fight that way, and that's what it's about. Ain't no such thing as enemies. They the immigrants. They the immigrants. We not the immigrants. They migrated. They immigrants. The white people's immigrants. The Italians, the Jews, they the immigrants. We from here. You from here. They learn to beg you. And one day they will get down on their knees and beg you to stop the wrath of our people. And I hope you, when you decide what to do, I'm standing with you. It's all translatable. Just like Santiago, Chile, they know what time it is. They can't even buy a Dead Prez album, but everybody knows who Dead Prez is. 5,000 people know. I just left Nairobi, Kenya, where they speak Kiswahili. Very few people know English, but they do know it. It's the energy that comes from hip-hop. It's the idea that hip-hop is the brand of the oppressed people, and the problem is that oppressed people is every fucking way in the world. Like 90% of everybody in the world. So the problem with it is the language barrier, because one speaks Kiswahili and one speaks Wolof, one speaks Spanish, one speaks Portuguese, one speaks English, one speaks French. It's like we all in the same fucking boat, as long as we identify as being oppressed people. So that's what it is.
It's time to push police off the block.
I mean, basically to tell you things like, okay, back in the days, they used to tie you missionary. Then, or let's say, they used to whip you. Oh, stop that. I'm gonna outlaw nooses. They used to shoot us down with guns. And the shooting range. What? Hunt us down. They used to use all kind of torture mechanisms for it. Okay, yes, stop the tasers as objective if it's real. because they do kill us for them shit. They probably put one of them shits on Rodney King, and that was mad long ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like 92. You know what I'm saying? Mad long ago, like 15 years ago on that. They were using tasers back then. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so then they been kicking our ass, man, fuck the taser, fuck all that bullshit. And yeah, stop the tasers if that means that's the way, but that's not the only way to kill us, and that's the fucking problem. We can't build campaigns that's gonna be limited. They gotta be campaigns that open the door for other campaigns, that reveal other campaigns, that expose more contradictions. Because what they'll do is they'll eliminate the taser, and then you think you're supposed to be happy that now there's no more taser, there's more taser use and shit. But they still killing us. They still doing all that shit and pumping crack in the hood and all the other ass shit. So we just gotta be cognizant of every campaign. I mean, I don't believe anything happens without certain force. You know what I'm saying? Certain pressure being put on the system. Nothing just happens. It just don't turn around. We were, put in this position by sheer force, duress. You know what I'm saying? We were locked up and put into it, chained up. You know what I'm saying? We were raped and shit, put into it. Cracked out, put into it. You know what I'm saying? We were put into the situation by the worst situation. I don't think it's just gonna turn around naturally. I do know that spiritually, there is a time that's most opportune for everybody, including the earth, including our minds, including everything we believe for us to do this. But it's only gonna happen if we apply the pressure and make the shit happen. And that's what I believe in. Period and point.
Is there any thoughts you want to express on the Bay Area?
The Bay Area is the stronghold of resistance for our struggle, our movement. It makes sense. It is our political headquarters. It's not Obama, it's not Hillary Clinton. It's the people's power. That's where it is. That's what the Bay represents. That's why it's produced the people that it's produced. I love the Bay. We're gonna win. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. The sacrifice. So if you're not even willing to take a chance, try. I mean, even it was even the English that was the English, outcast that was rebelling against the English oppressor. That said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take a chance, man. I'll ride, I die. I've been in prison. I just fuck it. A revolution. Like we're gonna have a revolution." And it was white on white crime that produced the first revolution in this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what.
Straight up. You gotta take a chance. You gotta take a sacrifice. You gotta say, we've had enough. We're not taking it anymore. And when you say we're not taking it anymore, you have to do something about it. You can't just be mad. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. If this country was built on this shit, then why not we do it again? Why can't we do it again? Why can't we do it for the good of our people? Why can't we erase the borders? Why can't we stop the enslavement of our brown brothers in Mexico? Stop the enslavement of the borders in Africa and the whole disillusionment of us and the whole thing. And that's what it's about. It's about it's a battle for our minds. It's a battle for what we believe in. So since we battling, I'm a warrior. I see you in front line.
So productivity.
For sure.
Country boy, city boy, Cadillac.